Yes, Team Cyprian TV and Team Mokua the Informer, welcome again. And today I've seen something very emotional or a message penned down from Midhamo Mushiri, who happens to be a government blogger. Now, I just want to read something here ndio tuweze kuelewa Midhamo ameweza kusema nini kumuhusu Kebaso na kuhusu government bloggers. If you have been given a job by the government to speak about its good work, tafuta ukweli kwanza, facts. Lakini telling Kenyans at Kebaso ni conman ama hajasoma ni upuzi. Huyo kijana amesoma sana. Hata kama ni conman ama awe hajasoma, that's not important right now. Pick a specific project that he has talked about. Tell Kenyans the truth about it, like I did recently. I said he was wrong to blame Ruto for a stalled KMTC project because I have the facts about the project. So, if you work for the government, you have the advantage of accessing documents from the relevant authorities. Face Kebaso with facts. That's how to win in a conversation. Hii staili ingine ya kutuambia amepewa pesa na Matiang'i haitatusaidia, ni upusi. Makiu huyu ni mtu anasapoti Ruto, but umeona amesema aje, hii ni upusi, wanasema mara hajasoma, mara that. Lazima wakute na fact, na Kebaso ni kijana ambaye amesoma. Wale wanafikia kwamba hajasoma wasahau. Mambo na kusema ni conman for now. Hawafai kuconcentrate kwa mambo na conman. Wanafaa wakuje na facts kwamba hii project amesema hivi. Nao kuja na yenu mwambie ilikuwa hivi.
Kama the alternative.
Yes. So I just want to read comments ndio tujue what Kenyans had to say. Someone said, if you advise the government the same way to tell Kenyans the truth and prioritize what's important, this government will go far. Thank you. Amemjibu huyo. And I wonder what's the work of a government press. Every ministry has an office of communication. What's their work surely? That's the problem with government offices employing bloggers instead of knowledgeable and professional people. Other governors, women reps, and MPs have done the same. That's how the government bloggers are failing the president. True, I've seen bloggers who are just factualist and lack counter-attack skills. They just talk about school finances in day and night. Kama Kebaso amesema Ruto ni muongo, ama amesema anafanya vitu haiko kwa budget, why not counter him with facts? I love it. Government spokesman speaks on behalf of their post director, not to the government and the Kenyan citizen. Even though sometimes I disagree with you, but for this one, I agree with you 100%. Maybe you are genuine this time, but lakini asipakwe mafuta alafu isemekane ananukia mbuzi. We are keeping track. Now, somebody asked it. I wanted to ask the same question. Now I'm happy somebody has asked. Who launched the KMTC project? Amesema huyu alicounterpart Kebaso. So ameuliza, who launched the KMTC project? Who took the glory of such great work by KK government? Was it not the same person you are trying so hard to defend? Let him take responsibility for the launching glory. Wow. Ruringu Stadium woi ameanika kweli kweli, hiyo aina comeback. The current government labels when facts are tabled because there is mismatch between kusema na kutenda. Okay, I just want to read 3 or 4 comments so that we have a discussion. Ukweli kabisa, hii serikali inacheza na akili zetu kabisa. Kama last time uliona Hussein akijaribu kudivert Kebaso live on television, kijana akachanjaruka kitambo. By the way, Morara ni very clever. Umeona mpaka huyu amesema huyu ni kijana amesoma. Leo umeongea intelligently, Mr. Midhamo. Morara is doing perfectly good. Makio, this is a government blogger and people, the comments, good advice to the government bloggers. Let them tell what the government is doing and to not Kebaso agenda. I support you Those in government want to protect lives by covering up and threatening those that expose their lungs. They should be trained. The last one, you are a leader, brother. However, don't vent everything about this government, which doesn't have sense of touch with the people. Call a spade. We need a sense of accountability and goodwill from the current regime. Now, Mokua. Wewe kama Mokua. This imekuja kutoka kwa a government blogger, somebody who supports Ruto. Yani huyu ni damu, hata ukimkata damu yake ni Ruto. Umeona amesema, government bloggers wenye mnalipwa, make sure ukilipwa, unakuja na facts. Na ujue vile utakuja kuhandle Morara. Si tunakuja na something yenye aujui vile utamuhandle. Mambo na kumuita con, mambo na kusema sijui nini. Hizo kwa sahi hatuzitaki. We just want you to counter back something in a make sense. What's your take?
First of all, I want to say that there's a video we did. I think I told you these bloggers are going to reach somewhere they don't have a job, because literally the job they're supposed to do, they have failed. Countering Morara with propaganda, it can't work, because a fact is a fact, whether it's day or night, whether it comes from Morara or not. A fact is a fact. So the fact remains that these bloggers are going to reach somewhere they don't have jobs, and probably right now they are becoming irrelevant step by step, and most of them are going to be gotten out. You saw Itumbi himself now speaking about Morara, saying useless things. Probably now they have reached a point where they don't have any other thing to fight Morara with. Until now you have seen Mudavadi coming out to go and start inspecting projects, meaning kimeumana. I'm sorry for this blogger. Probably they have been speaking negative things about Morara, and I'm sure maybe this one has lost a job, or maybe has differed with some of the chief bloggers. Yeah, probably
and that's why
so ametana. Simply, I'm seeing someone who is trying to express some opinion in the public that maybe
in a direct way.
Yeah,
direct.
Yeah, an argument that they had in private. Are you getting this?
Yes.
Because I'm seeing this as an attack to some of the bloggers who were saying something about.
Yeah, because amesema, let me repeat again, watu waweze kuelewa. Oh my God, I think it's somewhere here. I'm sorry. If you have been given a job by the government to speak about its good work, tafuta ukweli kwanza, facts.
That is it. That's the war between bloggers. Are you getting this?
Amesema tu vizuri, amewa expose kama umepewa kazi. That means the government imepeana kazi, watu wakuje kuhandle Morara.
The fact remains that the government will always do that to handle Morara. And actually, social media is a very powerful tool as far as the politics of this country is concerned. But I want to tell them one simple thing. Social media is for the youths. Majorly. Okay? Most of the guys on Facebook, TikTok, Twitter are young men and women who are, most of them, educated. To handle such a group with propaganda, with lies, those people can square you day and night. They can show you what you've never seen before. So therefore, I want to say it very clear that to handle, the social media aspect, it has come to an end, where you are either factual and or not. You are either with the people or you're with the enemy.
Yes.
So it is going to be very clear to these bloggers that they are going to have it a hard time as far as the selling Ruto is concerned. Because how do you defend a government that has completely failed? How do you defend a government whose problems are seen very clearly, every minute? Like, it would take you a distance before you see a Ruto mistake somewhere. How do you defend a person who has been caught red-handed lying to Kenyans? You cannot defend such a person. You cannot. A president who is lying? You cannot. Someone says there's no more loans in Kenya. Then he goes to China for a loan. Proudly walking to China for a loan. Then you tell me that Kenyans are going to trust him. How? How is that going to happen? And then a blogger will come out and say that he didn't go to take a loan from China. You know, that's their work. You can't lie, intelligent people. You can't lie to intelligent people on social media. Social media is not a place for joyriding. These guys are not handling Mama Mboga here on social media. They are handling Kenyans who are learned. And that's why it's going to be difficult for William Ruto to deal with this crowd. When William Ruto had a town hall meeting with some Gen Zs, some youth leaders from universities, from various universities in the country. Some youth say that we used to celebrate you when you were in Eldoret as an MP in the streets. Right now we're in the streets demonstrating against what you're doing. That means that youth was simply telling Ruto one thing. We know you, the past Ruto, and we know who you are right now. Yes. So in short, people know who he is. He knows, even if he wears which types of shoes. Nowadays I see him wearing white shoes, probably to associate himself with the Gen Z. It's going to be tough. Atavaa nguo, anatoa counter suit, atarudisha, then on top of the car, he will go to China, come back, will be the trailer. But the fact remains, Kenyans are done with this Ruto. Done completely. Kenyans are done. You know, this government is failing. It has failed. It keeps on failing further. Like now, we'll talk about the First Lady some other day. But we'll talk about this. I was listening to Mama Lucy speak. I mean, you see wisdom in her. I was listening to Mama Margaret Kenyatta. You see some wisdom in her. Now take your time, listen to Rachel Ruto. She'll tell you how she turned that water into becoming clean. How Ben Hinn is coming to Kenya to pray. How God has done miracles in this country. I'm getting this. But not talking about how young girls are dying without pads in Turkana. Living without pads. How is it expensive for young girls in schools to live where they need sanitary pads? How hard it is for a local person, a mama in the village, to sit down and imagine that the government is going to increase taxes of pads. You know, it is very dangerous outside there, but everyone is assuming that. So the government is not just Ruto. The entire team that he has, it's just like day and night when you compare it with other people. We used to have Mama Margaret Kenyatta launching Beyond Zero campaign, coming up with Mama Linda Mama. What has Rachel Ruto come with? You try to defend this country, this government in front of women, nakata. You go to youths, nakata. Enda kwa wazee, nakata. You go to students, it is not working. So bloggers hawana kazi. They don't have a job. Going in the future, Ruto has to be a blogger of himself. I listened to Hussein Mohammed seriously crying on TV. Morara, oh, Jeff, don't do this. Since when did that guy called Hussein Mohammed change to be that way? I mean, Morara was very clear. A truthful man, no, a clever person trying to lie. I mean, they are lost. They are lost. You cannot have people behaving that way. Then you expect this government to be defended. By who and how? How? You have youths killed in the streets. Then you come and say these youths are not killed, are criminals. Yet everyone show these people having a flag, water and phone. You say, you know very well people have been abducted. Then you say you've not had anyone who has been abducted in this country. Then you are a president in this country.
Kids are being killed. You are like, eh?
That boy is dead.
Imagine. That's mocking the family.
Imagine.
So sad.
Then you tell me you are going to defend the government. Which government are you defending? Here, William Ruto's government? It won't work.
So guys, I don't know. According to Mokua, it won't work. According to me, it won't work. What about you? Thank you guys. See you in our next video.